So how I started at KRBE, it was really an interesting story. I was actually hired shortly after college to be the overnight DJ. And I only did it for a few weeks. At the time, we were running, pop music was more alternative at the time, and they were doing an alternative show in the evening. That guy got fired, and all of a sudden they're like, oh my God, what do we do? And I'm like, that's all I listen to. So they hired me, and they moved me from overnights. I think I was doing overnights for like 2 weeks, and then I moved it, all of a sudden I was 7 to midnight. And it was really cool, and that really launched my whole career at KRBE. And Roula and I have been back at KRBE, oh my God, for like, 15 years now? So that was how I stumbled into KRBE. How I started working with Roula, I was working in Los Angeles at the time. I was working on a radio station called K-Rock, and then I was being offered to do afternoons at one of their sister stations. And around the same time, I got a call from Houston that they were interested in putting together a new morning show. Would I be interested? I'm like, well, I'm kind of happy here, but yeah, I'll send in a demo. They liked it, and they wanted to fly me in. They said, by the way, we want to pair you up with this girl named Roula. We don't know what you two are going to sound like together. So we flew into Houston. In the middle of the night, we did an audition on an AM station, and we clicked. And I went home, back to LA, and I thought, I'll never hear anything from them. Next week, they said, hey, you want the job? And I was like, whoa. So we were really thrust into a situation where we hadn't worked together before. And when we got here, it was a little chaotic in the beginning, and we needed a producer. And I said, hey, I really want to bring this guy in from Dallas. His name is Eric. We worked side by side together at a radio company in Dallas. And Roula wanted somebody else, which is so ironic because now they're like besties. They're basically family. And Eric joined us like 3 months later, and the rest is history.